2026 Audi S6 e-tron. You would imagine the new Audi S6 e-tron sedan is what it says on the tin, but it's unlike any S6 you've seen before. With Audi now using their even-numbered nameplates for EVs and the odd-numbered ones for ICE cars, the S6 has become an electric car at the top of the all-electric A6 range, though an even hotter R6 is expected later on. It's no sedan either, but more like an A7 style with a rear hatch. It will be coming out in the USA as a 2026 model after a protracted birth due to the issues experienced to get the VW Group's premium platform electric, PPE, architecture to market. As the sporty A6, the 2026 S6 e-tron comes with dual electric motors, quattro all-wheel drive, and a maximum of 543 horsepower in launch control mode, so a sub-4 second 0 to 60 is on the cards, along with the handling finesse and overall sportiness expected of an S-badged Audi. Let's do a deep dive into the newcomer. When is the 2026 Audi S6 e-tron coming out? The first PPE cars that arrived were crossovers, the Porsche Macan Electric and Audi Q6 e-tron. Now the 2026 Audi S6 e-tron's release date is drawing closer, but you'll have to remain patient for a while still. The unveiling might have been in July 2024, and European order books open in September, but we'll have to wait until 2025 before the car will go on sale in the USA, with no firm on-sale date available yet. 2026 Audi S6 e-tron estimated price and competition. We don't have an on-sale price for the 2026 Audi S6 e-tron yet either, but all indications are that we're looking at just under $110,000 MSRP, based on the European release price of €99,500. This is about $30,000 more expensive than the base RWD A6 e-tron and in the same ballpark as the quicker 677 HP Mercedes-AMG EQE sedan. The 593 HP BMW i5 M60 is likely to be cost under $90,000 as a 2026 model, with the Tesla Model S Plaid about the same price, but with 1020 HP on tap. We'll have to see how these price dynamics pan out, come my 2026, but at the moment, the Audi looks quite expensive. New Audi S6 e-tron exterior and colors. The S6's shape is pebble smooth and elegant, down to a great extent to the extensive wind tunnel work done to ensure the lowest possible drag coefficient. That number has been whittled down to 0.21 on the base A6 variant with the camera-based side mirrors, but regular mirrors are required in the US and the S6 has wider tires, so its figure will be somewhat worse. It has air curtains to clean up the airflow around the front wheels, with 3D bumps ahead of the wheels to reduce drag, and a controllable air intake underneath the grille. The roof slopes gently toward the back, coupe style, arcing down a steeply raked D-pillar before terminating in a subtle deckled spoiler. An aerodynamically optimized diffuser in the lower rear bumper reduces lift. Thin LED DRL strips with 8 configurable light signatures draw the attention, but the actual LED headlights are darkened to blend into the black front mask, so you miss them at first glance. The European adaptive matrix LED headlights with digital light signatures aren't currently legal in the US and won't be offered here, nor will the messages the 3D LED tail light bar can display. The dominating horizontal theme accentuates the car's width and low stance, and the trademark quattro blisters over the rear wheels, as found on many contemporary Audis, appear in a reinterpreted form on the S6 e-tron. The S6 e-tron rides on graphite grey 20-inch alloy wheels, but 21s are optionally available from Audi Sport in various designs. A panoramic glass roof with PDLC, polymer dispersed liquid crystal, technology is available and can be turned opaque at the touch of a button in 4 available patterns. An illuminated rear Audi logo is an option. The paint colors the Audi S6 e-tron will be offered in include 5 metallics, 1 solid, and 1 pearl effect hue. Glacier white, mythos black, plasma blue, malpelo blue, cyan beige, magnetic gray, solid, Daytona gray, pearl effect. Audi S6 e-tron estimated dimensions. The exterior dimensions of the Audi S6 e-tron most closely match those of the current A7 Sportback. The figures in the table below are taken from the European S6 e-tron, but should remain virtually unchanged for the US market. 2026 Audi S6 e-tron dimensions at a glance. Length: EST 194 inches. Wheelbase: EST 116.2 inches. Width: EST 75.7 inches without mirrors. Height: EST 58.8 inches. Curb weight: EST 5,500 pounds. Audi S6 e-tron powertrain and performance. The dual electric motors in the Audi S6 e-tron enable permanent quattro AWD and develop a combined 496 HP, which increases to 543 HP with launch control activated. No torque figures have been released. Despite an expected curb weight of around 5,500 pounds, a 0 to 60 sprint of 3.7 seconds should be possible, on par with the cheaper i5 M60, but slower than the AMG EQE. Audi says the S6 has been given a RWD torque bias, and that the highly variable torque distribution enhances the driving dynamics. As with other Audi S models, the 4-setting height adjustable adaptive air suspension will be a standard fitment on the S6 e-tron. Here's a summary of the key performance specs. 2026 Audi S6 e-tron performance specs. Engine: dual electric motors. Horsepower: 496/543 HP. Torque: TBALBFT. 0 to 60 miles per hour. 3.7 seconds. Top speed: 149 miles per hour. Range, charging, and battery life. This long before its local release, no EPA-verified MPGe figures are available yet, but Audi is targeting 300 miles of range for the Quattro trims, and we hope the S6 will also be able to achieve this figure. The 100 kWh battery, 94.4 kWh net capacity, and 800V electrical architecture will allow not only a maximum charging rate of 270 kilowatts, but the intelligent charging system can divide the battery into two 400V banks that can be charged at 135 kilowatts each. This enables you to charge the battery from 10 to 80% in 21 minutes at the maximum rate, or at 193 miles in 10 minutes. You can set the level of regenerative braking via steering wheel paddles, and both coasting and one-pedal B driving modes are available with the ability to recuperate energy at up to 220 kilowatts, so Audi reckons you won't have to use the friction brakes for 95% of daily braking duty in normal driving conditions. Audi S6 e-tron interior and cargo. According to the automaker's latest design philosophy, the interior of the Audi S6 e-tron is presented as a digital stage comprising layers of controls, with the most important ones nearest the driver and the secondary ones farther away. Soft wrap surfacing is used for often touched parts and piano black for control surfaces. A digital wrap between the two A-pillars hides a dynamic interaction LED light strip that responds to certain operations being performed by the driver, and slimline horizontal air vents are discreetly integrated below the infotainment system. As is the case with most locally available models, leather should once again be standard on the Audi A6 e-tron seats, but vegan interior options are sure to be offered as part of the sustainable EV offering. Playing its role as part of the digital stage, the impressive panoramic MMI infotainment display is worthy of mention for offering an impressive array of screens, an 11.9-inch digital gauge cluster, a 14.5-inch touchscreen, and an optional passenger-side 11.9-inch touchscreen. The latter gives the passenger access to media, music, and navigation features, and cannot be viewed by the driver on the move to reduce distractions. The Android Automotive operating system is cloud-connected, can be updated over the air, and has access to third-party gaming, music, video, weather, parking, and charging apps via the Audi application store without the need for a smartphone. The infotainment setup includes an enhanced new e-tron tour planner, Audi connected services, voice commands via the self-learning Audi Assistant, Bluetooth with audio streaming, smartphone connectivity, and an optional augmented reality head-up display. The premium 830W Bang & Olufsen 3D surround sound audio system has 20 speakers, some of which are in the A-pillars and headrests, but it's not clear whether this will be standard on the S6. What will be standard is a full suite of driver assists, including parking sensors with a distance display, adaptive cruise control, traffic sign recognition, driver alertness monitoring, and an adaptive driving assistant integrated into the adaptive cruise control, which can control following distance, speed, braking, and acceleration. The Car2X swarm technology available in Europe that networks with other cars and infrastructure to improve driving safety is not yet allowed under US regulations and won't be available here. In terms of interior and trunk space, the Audi S6 e-tron should most closely resemble the current A7 Sportback, given the A6 e-tron body is just 1.6 inches shorter and its wheelbase is 0.8 inches longer. We're hoping it's even more spacious inside thanks to the more efficient packaging of the EV powertrain, so we'd expect it to narrowly beat the A7's 37 odd inches for both head and legroom in the second row. Audi has provided numbers for the global A6 e-tron's trunk space, which is 17.7 cubic feet with the rear seat up. Total trunk volume with it down is 47 CUFT, we expect US models to closely approximate these. The nose-mounted frunk holds an additional 1 CUFT.